Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here for our reading of Santa versus Amazon. We're going to start in a few minutes. For your viewing pleasure, For your viewing pleasure, I would recommend staying in the center of the pews. So anyone who's sitting on the sides, you're welcome to sit there if you feel comfortable. But for viewing purposes, this will be the most optimal spot to be. So we'll be starting in a few minutes.
Hello, folks. I'll just take this out. Hi, folks. Welcome. So, this is a staged reading and a fundraiser for the First Presbyterian Church of Brooklyn. I've been here for a very long time, and I was so touched and so heartened by the way that this church supported us all through the pandemic and up to this time that I've been wanting to give back in this way for a while. This conversation was started about 18 months ago, and we decided that the bicentennial would be the best time to do it, so we did a reading last summer, and now you see us here today with a newer, updated version of the script to give back to the church and help support this community. We have an amazing team of actors and singers who are all in the choir. And we're really excited to be here sharing this with you and supporting First Church. So we encourage you, this is a workshop, right? It's a new piece, it's in process, and it is designed to be a liberating piece. There are certain rules or laws passed down from Christmas lore, the ideas of Santa we have in our head, the ideas of all these characters that we know and love, and we want to liberate ourselves from those conceptions to come to new things that are really heartfelt and meaningful to us. So we encourage you to be liberal in this environment as well, with your laughter and with your joy and in your giving as well. There are multiple ways to give, and you may give you've given a suggested donation already. We appreciate that. And if you would like to give more, you may. There's a Venmo code, which you can see all in the back of your program. In addition, there are ways to give online. You can go to firstchurchbrooklyn.org/give. And you can also give via Zelle to info@firstchurchbrooklyn.org. And there's also, of course, cash. You can give cash as well. We want to raise a lot of money for the church during this holiday season, so we appreciate that. And we also just appreciate your being here and giving your laughter and your love and your applause and your joy. And we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time enjoying Santa versus Amazon, Battle for the Soul of Christmas. I'm going to introduce our director, Dimitri Moise, who's going to say a few more words.
Hi, everyone. I may repeat things that have been said, but can we give it up for this company, first of all? They are so fabulous. In the grand scheme of it all, this company only had a few hours to really put this all together, and they're just marvelous. So please laugh, anything that makes your spirit jump and smile. We want to hear it all. Like Ben said, this is a workshop, so definitely work in progress. This is really an exercise and experiment for our fantastic creator, composer, to hear the words, hear the story, and we'd love to hear your feedback as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Santa versus Amazon, Battle for the Soul of Christmas.
Once upon a Christmas in 2018, Santa returned from his summer vacation to discover that Christmas had irreparably changed due to the machinations of an evil technological Christmas witch named Amma, Amazon. Santa swore to defeat her and return Christmas to its roots, and thus ensued the greatest battle for the soul of Christmas ever known, ever. This is that story. Santa versus Amazon, 'twas the battle for the soul of the jolly Christmas holiday they both wanted to control. They fought each other ruthlessly one chilly Christmas Eve with a heartless killer strategy you never would believe.
Oh, it was a battle for the soul of Christmas. Oh, it was a battle for the soul of Christmas.
Yeah. Santa held his own. He was doing his best, though he was overworked and heavily dressed.
Amazon had wit and lofty ideals, and she fought him backwards while wearing heels.
All around the world they fought. No one knew when they'd be done. From the North Pole to New Zealand to Nepal to Washington.
Soon the sun's first rays broke out and the kids were on their way. Was it Amazon or Santa whom they'd thank that Christmas day?
Oh, it was a battle for the soul of Christmas. Who were the kids gonna thank Christmas Day? Oh, it was a battle for the soul of Christmas.
Who were they to think?
Santa versus Amazon, Christmas in distress. Who would win and who would lose? Bet you'll never guess. Go ahead, take a guess.
Take a guess. You're wrong.
I know that you'll never guess. Who will win this battle for the soul of Christmas?
Come on, Santa. Time to get up. Time to get out of bed. Summer vacation is over. The elves will be here soon. There are toys to make. Come on, Santa. Get up. You can do it. Good boy. You can't just stay here, Santa. Do you imagine what would come to pass if you never got out of this bed? Why, Christmas wouldn't even happen. There'd be no Christmas at all. There'd be no Christmas without Santa. All the elves would go nuts, drinking eggnog from kegs. There'd be no Christmas without Santa, and undoll bodies, feet with no legs. There'd be no Christmas without Santa. All the reindeer would slump with no sleigh left to fly. They'd eat berries and trees right off of bushes and sing sad songs round campfires and cry. Without their gifts, the children would stew, feeling dumb and glum and sad. And then they'd snap and run amok with no reason to be good instead of bad. It'd be like child behavior anarchy. There'd be no Christmas without Santa. It'd be truly disastrous for everybody. There'd be no Christmas without Santa. And without Santa, there'd be no Christmas. There'd be no me. There'd be no Christmas without Santa. And there'd be no Santa without Christmas. So ready, set, go, heave ho! I'm standing. Whoa! Looking good, buddy. You're one hot Santa. Elves!
Santa! How are you doing, you handsome dude?
I'm glad you're back, elves. It's been far too long. I have to poop.
Where is Mrs. Claus?
Actually, I don't know. We had a crazy night last night. I haven't seen her all morning. What's this?
Dear Chris, as I write this, I am being eaten alive by the abominable snowman. I want you to know how much I love you and how much I will miss you. Help! Help! He's bitten off my leg! I hope someday I will see you again in heaven. Love, Mrs. Claus.
What, the cookies and milk?
Mrs. Claus is dead!
This really throws a loop into my plans. I don't want to do Christmas at all this year. Maybe we should take a pause.
No, we can't. There's too many gifts to deliver. More than ever before. Mrs. Claus would want us to soldier on.
You're right, Myrna. Okay, so we'll do Christmas, and this year we'll do it in her honor. Elves, show me the Christmas lists. Just in time. I just finished pooping. These lists are so long. What did the children do? Flip through catalogs from department stores and write random things down?
No, most of them use their iPads now.
This child is 9 years old and wants 500 shares of stock in Agco.
Terrible investment, rookie mistake.
The children have forgotten the true meaning of Christmas. Mrs. Claus always said it's not about how many gifts you get, it's about all the things that make...
What is the true meaning of Christmas, Santa?
Not this. This is a total disaster. It's not about gut boxes or gifts in a bag. It's not about puppies wrapped in bows with tiny tails that wag. It's not about wrapping with small ribbons that could make a baby gag. It's about love, 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 love.
It's not about candy or things that are sweet.
It's It's not about sneaking off to eat another chocolate treat. It's not about putting more food on your plate than you have room to eat. It's about love, 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 love.
We can't give the children everything they asked for this year. That will spoil them rotten.
Well, what do you propose we do, Santa?
I propose we teach the children a lesson.
A lesson?
Take Jacob, for instance. He asked for a speedboat. Well, get this, Jacob. It's not about speedboats that go vroom, vroom, vroom. It's not about solar-powered robots that will clean your room. It's about paddling a kayak and learning how to use a broom. It's about love, 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 love.
It's not about Prada or silks that are red. It's not about having 7 different brands of gluten-free bread. It's about sticking to one brand and wearing potato sacks to bed.
It's about love, 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 love. That's right. Screw all this fancy stuff that will never satisfy the children. We're gonna chase the greed right out of these kids by giving them simple gifts that will fill their hearts with joy and love, as only Santa can. It's not about giving out gifts that are bad. It's not about getting children what they want so they're not sad. It's about giving children simple gifts that make their hearts feel glad. It's about love. It's about love. It's about love, 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 love.
I'm so happy I can poop a unicorn. And so, Santa and the elves set about doing Christmas like never before. They were gonna give kids simple gifts, chosen with love and with joy, regardless of whether they'd been asked for. This created a much smaller load, so they changed Santa's big red bag to a small red bag, his sleigh to a compact sleigh, and got him a smartphone to reduce clutter caused by world maps in the glove compartment. Then they hired Rupert, the orange-nosed mini reindeer, to guide their sleigh.
Representation matters!
Finally, the big night arrived, Christmas Eve.
Ladies and gentle elves, I want to thank you. After Mrs. Claus passed, I didn't know if Christmas would happen this year. But you pulled me out of my funk. You truly are the world's best team of elves. You're also the world's only team of elves, but if there were more, you'd be better. Now, let's sing the Christmas joy song to ignite the magic gasoline in this sleigh so we can take off into the night sky under the direction of our very own North Pole composer, Denny Elfperson.
There's magic in the true meaning of Christmas. We'll use it to lift up Kris Kringle's sleigh, so he can spread the true meaning of Christmas, from China to Belarus to Paraguay. Christmas joy, spread your light, get the engine to ignite, bring down the Christmas spirit from above. There's magic in the true meaning of Christmas, 'cause the true meaning of Christmas is love.
And so, Santa's sleigh took off into the night sky and landed in New Zealand, land of the kiwi fruits, and also the New Zealanders, who are the people who live in New Zealand. Santa hustled down the chimney of the first house, but at the bottom, he was shocked to find someone had already been there.
What? Someone has already given children their things on their lists? It's not even 12:30 in New Zealand yet. Who could have possibly done this?
me, Santa. It was me.
Who in the Jiminy Christmas are you?
I am your arch enemy, your arch nemesis, Santa. Prepare ye, Santa, to shudder at the mention of my name. Amma. Amazon. The technological Christmas witch.
No. Why are you doing this, Amazon?
Only to spread a little joy. For when you get something, you want to make everybody happy. And when you get more things, you get more happy.
How are you doing this, Amazon?
With this. It's my communication, put a outer. Yeah, that's what it is. For short, my computer. It magically brings me everything I want and allows me to send those things to the children who asked for them.
No. Amazon, please don't do this. Giving the children everything they want won't make them happy. You can never have everything you want. You'll always want more.
That's not true. I have everything I want, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, so happy. Look at all the joyful and overjoyed I am. Stop, quick, someone. Give me a Polaroid. Yeah. I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. Can't you see the smile on my face? Here. Can my face calm and nonchalant? 'Cause I have everything I want. A shake of the picture, that's how you develop it. A shake of the picture, that's how you develop it.
Surely you must feel that something is missing.
Missing? Oh, what could be missing? Oh, what could be missing? This lovely and sparkling wine, my life, yes. Super. It's just so super. Having everything you want is so much fun. I'm tipsy. I used to have next to nothing because my parents were literal toilet paper. And I wrote you, Santa, hoping you'd bring me gifts, but I hit a hitch. You'd not give gifts to a witch. So I built this magic switch, and so I'm happy, yeah. I'm happy. Can't remember when I hit a snag. I'm a dancing, prancing hag. You've been pretty stingy, Santa, and that's no way to live. So up with Santa, in with Amazon. I got lots of gifts to give, and that makes me happy. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
All right. I can acknowledge my mistakes, Amazon. In the past, I've not given Christmas gifts to witches. And for that, I'm sorry. But I can give you a gift now. What do you want?
It's too late. My whole childhood, I never got a gift from you, and that's why I'm making every child get every gift they want for Christmas this year, and they'll know it all comes from me.
No! I will not let you steal my holiday and spoil the children.
How are you going to stop me?
I'll find you, and I'll take your computer and I'll use it to exchange your gifts for gifts of my own, and then I'll crash it like this. Crash!
I'd like to see you try. No, seriously, I would. That would be entertaining. me. So here's my address. It's Amazon's Fulfillment Center, 1433 Aurora Avenue, North Seattle, Washington. See ya, Santa. It's been such a lovely night. You didn't realize you had missed me till I launched my snack attack. I'm enjoying this revenge party. It's so fun to get you back. So I'm happy, so happy, so happy, happy, happy.
Back to the sky! Santa leapt into his sleigh and took off like a half-wink, which is like a wink, but faster and less visible. But when the clouds parted, Santa realized something was wrong.
The Himalayan mountains? That's way out of the way, GPS.
Good point. I truly am the worst GPS. You should have let me keep my original North Atlantic female voice.
Suddenly, a gust of wind hit the sleigh, and Santa got a text.
Dear Santa, I hacked your GPS hoping you would fly through a blizzard and die. And now it looks like you will.
We're caught in a blizzard! Pull up, Rupert! Rupert, pull up!
I can't! The sleigh is too heavy!
Down they went, crashing into the snowbank of the Himalayas, where Santa hit his head on the sleigh banister and went on a magical journey into his subconscious. Ooh.
Santa, you're awake.
Mrs. Claus? What are you doing here? Am I in heaven?
No, this is your subconscious. I'm so happy you're here, Santa. It's indescribable just being here with you. I just cannot describe how I feel. Like I could try to, but I know I couldn't. So I'll just be happy, sit here and scream. Ooh, you and I got something indescribable. Look me in the eye. Oh God, it's indescribable.
It's indescribable the way I feel right now. The very feeling justifies words. I could attempt it, but I think I shouldn't try. Any attempt would be for the birds. Oh, you and me got something indescribable. Come sit on my knee. Oh God, it's indescribable. I'm so happy that you're here. It's the best gift of the year, and simply
This is God.
Oh my God.
Santa, I know you are enjoying your
but Amazon, she's in her prime. Where am I? Where's my sleigh? Where's Rupert Jr.?
I'm here, Santa! Just chipped a nail in VD.
What was that? Someone else is here. Show yourself! Abominable?
Actually, it's abdominable now. Bought a personal bench press about 5 years ago when Christmas production picked up. Turned me into quite a gym rat. Check out my six-pack.
You ate my wife.
No, I didn't eat her, but I did give her some emotional support cuddles.
What? No way. Mrs. Claus wrote me a letter saying that you ate her. She would never want to get emotional support cuddles from you. You're nothing but a handsome, strong, well-built, abominable snowman.
Oh yeah, I am abdominable. You got that right. I am abdominable. That's what you called me. Abdominable. You're right, it's true. I'm that. I'm a washboard of well-crafted tight ab muscle extending to my deltoid, to my lat. Abdominable. So you described me. Abdominable. The name's perfect to be frank. For not only am I a big handsome yeti, I can also stay 10 minutes in a plank. See my skin, the way the ab lines ripple out and in. Oh, they're so groovy and untucky. Observe each square. I've worked each muscle out so hard down there, and never torn one off. So lucky. Abdominable. That's what you called me. Abdominable. But that's not all I am. You may think I'm just like all the other hotties who do Zumba, hot yoga, and contemporary Pilates. But amongst them, I will always stand apart, 'cause there also is great beauty in my heart. In my heart, in my heart.
What the heck is he doing?
I think he's blowing snow out of his mouth.
No, he's beasting it up, Santa.
Mrs. Claus, you're alive?
Yes, I made up that note I wrote to you. Abdominable won my heart, and we wrote that note together. He's abdominable, his abs inspire me. Abdominable, they drew me out the door. But I stayed by his side for his heart and kindness. Those qualities, they stir me to the core. Abdominable, his abs enthuse me. Abdominable, they drew me to his side. But I stayed by his side when I chose to go out, 'cause he listened to me and then he breathed snow out. Then we came to this icy cavern spot, and we emotional support cuddled a lot.
Why didn't you ask me for emotional support cuddles, Mrs. Claus?
You were the source of my problem, Santa.
You were obsessed with giving everything to the children, but you couldn't handle it, and we had less and less time as a couple. It got to a point where I feel like I didn't know you anymore.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Claus. But that's not me now. This year, we decided in your honor to not give the children everything they want. Instead, we're giving them simple gifts chosen with love that will bring them joy. And this witch named Amazon is trying to stop us, so I'm on my way to battle with her.
You are? Oh, Santa. This changes everything. You finally brought Christmas back to its roots, giving the children simple gifts chosen with love. And you're battling an evil witch who wants to give everything to stop her? Oh, I could kiss you, but I won't, because you gotta stay on your toes. Hurry back, Santa. I'll be waiting for you with cookies.
I want to come with you, Santa. Let me get my poofy pants.
Did you hear that, Rupert? Mrs. Claus is in love with me again. She loves my heart, and that I'm Christmasing like we did at the start. Back when we were such Christmas rookies. She loves my might, and loves that I am fighting for what's right. And she is baking me fresh cookies. She's abdominable, no, not muscle. She's abdominable, neath her skin. My heart's stronger and surer than any six-pack. And she reminded me who I am deep within. Now me, Santa too, I'm abdominable in my heart, 'cause I got love, yeah, that's me.
And off they flew into the night sky when Santa, Rupert the orange-nosed mini reindeer, and the abdominable snowman. Now that's what I call games.
Santa also texted his elves
To let us know that he needed our help.
So we asked Rudolph the red-nosed the red-nosed reindeer's German father,
Rudolph Sr.
to fly us to Santa's side.
And Rudolph Sr. said, sure, we'll go. That sounds fun.
So together, we surprised Santa in midair over Idaho. And he was so surprised that he almost fell out of his compact sleigh, and everyone was like, whoa, that was stupid.
And so it was, at exactly 5 a.m., we all landed in Seattle, Washington, ready to do whatever it took to save Christmas.
That fulfillment center is terrifying. Can we go home? Let's turn around when we still can.
It's never too late for us to give up and stop trying.
Honestly, I am surprised at all of you. Do you want to let Amazon take over Christmas? What are we? A bunch of girls? Our feminine gender makes us scared. I don't think so. Don't you be afraid, boys, don't you be afraid. Do be strong und stead, boys, do be strong und stead. We can beat this bitch, I'm certain that we can, 'cause you know that we are men. Ah!
Wait a minute, Rudolph Sr., you can't say that. We're not all men. I'm a woman.
And I'm gender fluid.
Oh, yes, I see. My bad. I will try again. Don't you be afraid, people. Don't you be afraid. Do be strong und stead, people. Do be strong und stead. We can beat this bitch. I'm certain that we can. 'Cause you know that we are people.
Much better.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not a person. I'm a reindeer.
And technically, I'm a monster.
Okay, we will try again. Don't let your fear of failure way to try. If you start feeling insecure, just remind yourself, I'm an organism.
I'm an organism.
And what about GPS?
Oh, Lord in heaven. All right, we go again. Pull your bootstraps up, be brave and fierce and strong. Don't fathom being wrong, don't fathom being wrong. Never wonder if, but rather how and when it'll all work out okay. It'll all work out some way. We are sure to save the day. 'Cause we are a team of diverse individuals. A team of diverse individuals.
Santa? Is that you? You found me?
Yes. Yes, I did find you. And now we're going to end you. Look how many of us there are. A bold, strapping, dangerous team of diverse individuals.
Really, Santa? Really, you want to end me? I invited you. Gave you my address. Rude. Now you piss me off. This visit just became a permanent one. You are all now my prisoners. Cell phone army, bring them in.
Alone again on Christmas Eve, just like every year. But this year, it's different. I feel something new. Way down in the tips of my tootsies. And I kind of want to listen to it. But I'm too scared. I never listen to the feeling I get in the tips of my tootsies. Oh my, whatever shall I do?
Hello, Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Rudolph.
I heard you were alone on Christmas Eve.
What a pleasant surprise. Won't you come in?
I'm already in.
Right. Sorry, I'm distracted. I have a new feeling in the tips of my tootsies. And it's telling me to do wild things.
What sorts of wild things?
Well, before it was just telling me to listen. But now it's telling me to... Oh my, it's embarrassing, but... Well, it's telling me to ride you to Seattle.
If you have such a strong feeling, why don't you follow it?
Oh no, I never listen to the feelings in the tips of my tootsies.
So these sorts of sensations have happened before.
I don't even know. In the tips of my tootsies, I feel a great big deal. There's no end to the sensation. How my tootsies feel. Sometimes my tootsies feel tense and tightened. Sometimes my tootsies feel scared and frightened. But no matter how strong each sensation grips, it's always in the tips. Has this sort of thing ever happened to you before?
Yes, but in my hoosies, they tell my hips to wiggle.
Do you think you can get my hips to listen to my tootsies?
If you wanna get your hips to listen to your tootsies, you simply ask them to. You say, tootsies are talking on your listening hips.
They said no.
Try it again.
Tootsies are talking on your listening hips. They say maybe.
Try it in ASL.
Tootsies are
I talking? Are you listening, hips? They said yes.
Now wiggle. Woo! My hips to my tootsies. I feel a sudden thrill.
So do I, from the hips to my tootsies. I feel a sudden chill.
So do I, so do I, so do I.
Thank goodness for the tips. The tips. The tips, the tips, the tips. They both reach for the tips.
Well, Mrs. Claus, would you like to ride me all the way to Seattle?
Absolutely. Isn't this nice? All of us together on Christmas Eve. Here's to everyone always getting everything they want. Cheers.
You'll never get away with this.
Face it, you've lost, Santa. It's time for me to assume my mantle. Cell phone army, prepare an email. Dear children, Santa is a loser. I am the new queen of Christmas. Amma, Zong.
Hoopsies to the rescue!
Yeah, and Tootsies too!
Mrs. Claus, take that computer and return and replace Amazon's gifts with gifts of my own from the Santa Cloud. Magic computer button, go!
My computer! My computer! Oh! Cell phone army, seize these intruders!
Beep, beep, buzz, 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 beep.
That's it. No more Mrs. Nice Guy. I'm done with you, Santa. I'm gonna use my computer to send a signal directly into all the children's brains, rewriting the part of them that understands Christmas so they forget all about you and only remember me. Amma Zong, the queen of Christmas.
Computer is overwhelmed by this request. Computer will need to go into super computer mode. Dum da dum 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 dum. Quick, abdominal. Breathe your icy breath on the computer.
No, you crashed my computer.
The children on the TVs, they're waking up. They're going to see their simple gifts from me and be lifted up in joy and love.
This isn't on my list. Santa doesn't love me anymore.
I don't understand. They're sad? Perhaps I was wrong. My greatest gift isn't knowing more of what children want than what they know themselves. Perhaps it's giving them exactly what they want. But I can't keep up with the demand anymore. On my own. Amazon, you were right. I'm sorry. The children have changed and I need your help. May we give your gifts?
Not so fast. You destroyed everything I made, Santa. If you want me to give my gifts now, there's going to be a price.
Name it.
I want credit for all the gifts I made and all the technological stuff I designed.
Perhaps we can work something out.
And so, Santa and Amazon entered a period of intense negotiation. They hemmed, and they hawed, and they harumphed, until finally they emerged hand in hand with an announcement that would surprise everyone.
Ladies and gentle elves, Amazon and I have decided it makes no sense for us to battle over Christmas when we both want the same thing. And thus, Santa and Amazon will now be moving forward with one name, brand, and company, Santazon.
Santazon?
Santazon! Now, let's sing the Christmas joy song to ignite the Christmas spirit in this broken computer and use it to return all of Amazon's gifts to the children.
Wow, Santa, I'm so incredibly proud of you. You've turned into a completely new man. You're generous and kind and a brilliant leader. Are you sure this is actually you? I'm pitching myself here.
Honestly, Mrs. Claus, I've never felt more myself before in my life. Turns out, giving gifts doesn't really have a downside, as long as the gifts are given with love.
This is the best Christmas ever!
1, 2, 3.
There's magic in the true meaning of Christmas. We'll use it to fix Santazon's computer, so they can spread the true meaning of Christmas. Now that they've learned to work with one another, Christmas joy spread their light, help the children's hearts ignite, bring down the Christmas spirit from above. There's magic in the true meaning of Christmas, 'cause the true meaning of Christmas is love.
Ho, 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 ho!
When they sang the Christmas joy song, smiles lined the faces of every child in the world as they gazed upon the truest miracle of Christmas to ever come their way. The children, for one brief moment in their short lives, they had everything they could possibly want. Eventually, the children finished unwrapping their gifts, and the families went off to celebrate the other parts of Christmas. But Santa and Amazon never forgot what they felt on that brilliant day, and what they learned.
Christmas is the time of year for giving people stuff, like things they want, and also heartfelt gifts that are enough. It's easy to be happy when that spirit's in the air. It's something that you simply got to share. So give your gifts when it's Christmas, hand out all your Christmas trash. You will feel so light and gay, like Santa's sleigh without the bag. Give each gift. If you have to, use saran wrap, 'cause nothing can give
Hi. Hi, folks. So I'd just like to make a couple of quick thank yous. I want to give a big thank you to our tech crew that's all here supporting us, including our stage manager, John, Chris Nooner, and our tech op, Paul. And I also want to thank Trish and Amy for helping with ushering today, and the entire session of the church, all the elders for supporting us in this mission, and everybody who came out to see us here today. And a big thank you also for Dimitri Moise, our director, and for all of our amazing actors as well. If you would like to give, please give more. We want to give the church as much as we can. And so we'll throw that slide up there again, the Venmo for you if you'd like to give more. There'll be cash on the way out. Please give your gifts. Give your gifts. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, give your gifts, be they in whatever form they are. We are so grateful to have you as a part of this community, and thank you so much for coming out to support us today. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. And thank you so much for coming.